What's going on, everyone? Jeff back with another video. And so I am losing my voice a little bit. If it does sound like my voice is cracking, I apologize, just bear with me. I'm going to do the best I can do. In today's video, I want to talk about 3 stocks that you should consider selling if you own them. And in the same, you could also consider short selling these stocks. Pop quiz, what do we do when we can't find shares available to short? You get on E-Trade and Webull and all your different brokers. You can't find shares available to short. We trade put options, okay? Had a really good opportunity this morning and a really good setup. I'm going to cover that stock in this video. I'm going to walk you through that trade. I just checked before I started the video. These put options I bought at market open today. I have about 155% return on them right now. So, and those of you that are in Trade Alerts Pro, you probably seen the alert come up this morning. So I might let them run in tomorrow and I might sell one. I'm just going to have to see what the premium is looking like as we get close to market close. You know, people like to say there's a lot of money in buying stocks, and of course there is, but there's also a lot of money, or what I like to call opportunity, in the stocks going down. That's why I think short selling and the ability to play put options is a very important tool to have in your tool belt. Tesla and Apple just had their split yesterday, and I just wanted to also briefly mention this. Tesla is down about 5%. We got 40 minutes before the market closes. So Tesla finally cooled down after its monstrous run. I expected a lot bigger dip than this. 5% is really not that big of a deal after the epic run Tesla has been on. And this just blows my mind. Apple is still taking gains today, okay? Up 4% today. In 1 month time, Apple's up 21%. In 3 months, up 67.25%. So I'm sure Tesla has outrun Apple in the past 3 months. But even after the stock split, they took a gain yesterday. And it looks like they're going to end up with another 4% today. Apple is absolutely on fire. And as much as I love Apple and Tesla, there might be some opportunities to go short on these two companies coming up very soon. So let's get into the video, guys. Before we get started, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate all the support. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. The first stock we're going to talk about today is Eastman Kodak, ticker symbol KODK. I've already made a stock analysis video on Kodak. I'll have a card come up right now if you'd like to go back and watch that, just so you kind of know where I am with it and where my overall thesis and theory is with Kodak. So I was looking at my pre-market scanner. I seen that Kodak was trading up to $9 and $10, up 70%, up 65% in pre-market right here. And I said, oh shoot, something is going on. I've already covered out all my positions on Kodak. And this was the only real news out for Eastman Kodak, is that D.E. Shaw disclosed they have a 5.2 passive stake in Eastman Kodak, representing about 3.9 million shares. I immediately started thinking about that this loan that they were granted last month, that is all locked up and under investigation right now. This news does not affect that at all. I don't know a heck of a lot about D.E. Shaw, but this is not newsworthy of boosting the stock price up 60 or 70%. I immediately started going through my broker, looking for shares to short, and there was none available, so I immediately started pricing options. And so unfortunately, in pre-market trends, the price of options is not going to change. It's not going to trend in pre-market. And so you don't really know where these options are going to open at. But I started doing some quick math and thinking about how much I would give for these September 18th $7 strike price put options. And I said, well, if I catch it here at a top and it continues to run throughout the day, I'll buy more as the day goes on. But I set my limit order to buy at $60 per contract. I didn't end up selling any today, but I got to the end of the day with well over 100% gain, and I have until September 18th to exercise and use these options. Like I said, the little bit of news that come out for Eastman Kodak really doesn't justify this big 60 to 70% move. So I caught the $7 strikes, and where I spent $120, now I have about $250, and we still have 2.5 weeks to play with. So that trade worked out pretty nice. Nope. And as you can see here, right here at market open, it was up well over $8 and $9 a share, and it just sold off pretty much all day. Ended about $7.33, and I think it's headed back down from here. Remember, that big loan that they've got, all of that is still currently under investigation, and apparently, if you read any of the literature and any of the articles that have come out, it is a very, very messy situation. Even been quoted as being the most blatant case of stock manipulation some of these folks from the SEC have ever seen. So I think Kodak Eastman continues to trade down here. I might sell one of my puts tomorrow and then hold one into expiration and see what we get. All right, so now let's talk about GameStop, ticker symbol GME. This is a company I have shorted and played puts against a lot over the past couple years. I think we have a really good setup and another good opportunity to go short on it again. I also want to say this, because I didn't mention this at the start of the video, if you have taken a position around the $3 or $4 or $5 mark, you also have a perfect opportunity here to sell and get out of this position. GameStop is up 54.23% in this past week. Very, very popular for activist investors to come in and buy up stock in GameStop, and that's really what pushed the stock up, like I said, over 50% this week. So it was announced yesterday right before the market opened, GameStop perks up after RC Ventures reported a 9% stake. And so RC Ventures LLC have taken a 9% stake in the gaming retailer, and this is managed by Ryan Cohen. He's the co-founder, former CEO of e-commerce company Chewy. Interesting, I've actually taken a position in Chewy in my SoFi Invest account. That position is performing quite well. And then not even 24 hours later, this morning, about an hour and a half before the market opened, it come out that Chewy founder raised his stake in GameStop to 9.6%. So it was originally reported at roughly 6 million shares. Now it is disclosed a 6.22 million share stake in the company. So there really is some activist money behind GameStop. You know, and I'm not really going to get into this because it's taken place more a couple of months ago. These activist investors that come in and take these large holdings in these companies start getting into all these internal battles with the GameStop management. I don't think I have really seen anything comprehensively to improve the company at all, and certainly nothing to justify this huge run that we've seen over the past 2 days. It's, like I said, sending the stock from $5 and a little bit under $5 to well over $7.61. This one might have legs for a while. It might run up to 8 or even higher. But in 8 days, GameStop will be reporting earnings on 9/9/2020. They're going to have their earnings report and conference call. And if you go off of GameStop's earnings record over the past 4 to 5 years, this company is a disaster. I don't really see that trend changing. So you might have an opportunity to let this one run a while and kind of balance itself back out. Little bit of the volume come down. Is a very, very actively traded stock today. And perhaps buy puts or go short before the earnings call. I do not think there's been any big changes to turn this company around. Perhaps I'm wrong, but if you want to go off the past 5-6 years of history, GameStop, not only is it not a growing company, is definitely a declining company. All right, now the last company we're going to take a look at today is Adverum, ticker symbol ADVM. This is a biotechnology company, and it's a clinical stage gene therapy company, and Adverum really started getting some traction. I'm not going to go through each and every single event. During COVID-19, this company really started seeing some immediate traction. As you see right here, April, it was trading around $8 a share, and by the middle of June was over 25. This is one of the COVID stocks, one of the stocks that's seen rapid growth in response to COVID-19. And unfortunately, this company is finding a lot more problems than solutions, as now it is starting to sell off massively week after week. And we even took a position in Adverum in Trade Alerts Pro. We bought shares of the stock and we sold. We didn't quite get the top. I want to say we sold out at $23 or $24. Made a nice little return on this one. And glad we did that when we did, because ever since it's hit this high of $26.98, it's pretty much been all downhill since. And the shorts are on this thing hot and heavy. I want to say 18% of all shares held are being held short. So this is another one you can watch and add to your watch list. They did have an earnings report a few weeks ago and stunk it up real bad, so that is already behind them. We don't have another event to look forward to in the near term future, and anytime it gets kind of an unnatural boost, or let's say a short squeeze, or just a little bit of news pushes this stock up, might be a good opportunity to short it or buy put options against it. So that's my three guys: Eastman, Kodak, GameStop, and Adverum. So go down to the comments section, tell me what you think about this list and think about this video. Tell me some companies that you're possibly thinking about going short on or buying puts. I always enjoy hearing what each and every one of you all have to say. Thank you as always for watching the video. Have a great day.